That key opens it right up.
Are there bad guys here, Dad?
Nope, no bad guys.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, Josh.
You there. You're new. Did you bring my knitting needles?
I'm afraid not.
Well then, be off with them. The tapestries are delicate. Please do not disturb them.
Ms. Willoughby was an accomplished seamstress, embroiderer, and weaver, as witnessed by the beautiful tapestries around the wall and the exquisite handkerchief you see here. This is the room of Lavinia Willoughby, whom the staff called Vi. She was severely delusional and believed she was Mary, Queen of Scots. Her family indulged her in this delusion and paid for the special furnishings you see here.
Yes?
I don't believe we've been introduced.
Such impertinence in a servant. I shall have Sir George reprimand you.
Who's he?
He is my host, if you can call it that.
What would you do with them?
A servant does not question the commands of a queen. Fetch them, please. You are dismissed. It needs a good sweeping. Perhaps it would look better nearer the fireplace. I have everything else I require. I am only missing those needles. I have enough yarn, thank you. If I require more, I shall inform you. It has a wobbly leg. Perhaps you can fix it. It is fine where it is, thank you. You may leave it alone. I am not yet ready to retire. Don't be impertinent. The items on the desk are private and do not concern you. The items on the desk are private and do not concern you. The items on the desk are private and do not concern you. The items on the desk... Those drawers do not require your attention.
What happened to your last pair?
They were taken from me by Sir George. Actually, they weren't proper knitting needles at all. They were curious eating sticks from the Orient. They worked just as well. In captivity, one must improvise.
What will you do with them?
It is how I pass the time. All the needlepoint and tapestries you see around you, I made them.
It must have taken quite some time.
I've been here 18 years.
Have you seen my son? His name is Joshua.
I am sorry your boy is missing. I too miss the companionship of my son. But perhaps you will find the lad while you are searching for my needles. You may go now. Excellent. Just put them in the box with the rest of my sewing things. At last. At last. You are more than a servant. You are a friend. Thank you for providing me the only implements by which my imprisonment becomes tolerable.
Why do you call him your host?
George Talbot, the Earl of Shrewsbury. This is his castle. He has been commissioned by my cousin, Queen Elizabeth, to detain me. Little does she know that he brings dishonor upon both our royal houses.
What does he do?
He tortures me. He takes me to the dungeon and uses a key with a skull pattern on it to open a small room. There he forces foul emetics and purgatives down my throat. Sometimes he bleeds me until I am dizzy and become faint.
What does he hope to gain?
He wishes me to confess to conspiracies against my dear cousin. When I refuse to do so, he opens a special casket he sometimes has with him. Inside are vials filled with poisons that give me fevers and chills.
Have you told anyone else about this?
Only Lorena, the prisoner next door. She's very difficult to talk to, but she knows more than she's willing to say. She is heavily guarded, but the key to her part of the prison has the number 26 engraved on it.
Is there anything I can do to help?
It is all a horrible misunderstanding. My cousin thinks I plot with the King of Spain against her. If only I could write to her and send a token of my affection, she would realize how wrong she is.
Can't you get her a message?
To do so, I need a pen and some ink, both of which are currently denied me.
It sounds as if you have something particular in mind.
I have embroidered a special handkerchief for her. It is the finest craftsmanship, and it has the letter R worked into the corner.
And now you can't find it?
Alas, Sir George has stolen it from me. I suspect he has hidden it within his casket of poisons. But where that may be, I have no idea.
Elizabeth doesn't begin with R?
I forget you are a servant, unschooled in Latin. R is for Regina, which means queen.
I must find him before dawn.
Just as you aid me, so shall I aid you. Without ink, I cannot write my cousin.